Today we're back at my 2 New Zealand Broadleaves. The smaller one was started as a cutting and it's barely changed at all, but there has been some growth, which is why I'm going to prune it here, but I'm only going to cut the tip off, nothing drastic. The larger one was an air layer and it's been doing okay. It's not done anything amazing, but it's growing and I've pruned it a few times. It's a pretty uncommon species, especially for bonsai, but it's been used as a hedge around here and I've seen them with very small leaves and looking pretty dense, so I think it could work out quite well. But really this is a bit of an experiment. Also the fact to use a cutting on an air layer is a bit of an experiment too, just to see how they develop differently. And right now I'd say the air layer is winning. I would highly doubt the smaller one is ever going to get as thick as that one, but who knows. Anyway, I did say I was going to repot them this spring, but I didn't, and I don't know why. I must have decided there was still room in the pot, but they're definitely going to be done this year. They've been in these pots for a while now, so it'll be good to see what's actually going on in there. But that'll be in the next video. For this season I just left them alone to grow. I didn't need to touch them for the rest of the season. They didn't really do much, so they were just left alone. But that seems to be the trend of all my trees last year. Not a lot happened if anything. But these two are still healthy and they actually flowered. The flowers are tiny, but it's cool to see. Normally these are pruned a lot as hedges, so I've never seen the flowers until actually growing these. Although they're so small they could be on the hedge and you wouldn't even notice them. So you can see some yellow leaves here in May, but just a few old ones dying off. They are an evergreen, so it's perfectly normal. They don't drop all their leaves in winters, so random old ones drop off from time to time throughout the year. It's looking pretty bright here in June, but you can see the bigger one does have a decent amount of leaves and branching, and while it's not great, I'm still happy with it. You see the trunk in a second, it's not perfect. There is a bit of an inverse taper, but we'll see how that develops. It'll be especially interesting to see where the root flare is. When I finally see that, I can decide if this trunk is going to be an issue or not. But you can see the trunk splits, which is fine, but the left side is a bit fat looking there. But anyway, I'm trying to catch this beast here to show you all. But of course my camera doesn't want to focus. But I'm sure it's harmless. It's just always interesting to see what's living in and around the trees. By July you'd expect enough new growth to justify pruning, but I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. But looking at it now, I maybe could have got away with pruning it here, but I guess it does no harm to leave it alone and allow it to get a bit stronger. But nothing really happened in August, and I was kind of hoping for some last minute growth, but it was a summer of nothingness and these two were happy to do nothing. But it's fine, there's no rush. As long as they're still alive, that's all that matters. And then September, it's pretty much over for the growing season. Now we can just watch as nothing happens over winter. As they're evergreen, you don't get any display, they just look the same. Hopefully they're full of energy, and hopefully a repot this coming spring will get them all fired up, and next summer will be hopefully more exciting. Maybe I'll actually get to do some work on them, but who knows. Here we are now, so no real change, but I'll need to decide what I'm going to prune them or not in the next few weeks, and then the repot after that, but that'll be shown next time. Thanks for watching, see you next time.